It's all good, very positive. Selling lots of t-shirts, selling lots of albums. You know, word's getting out, and the reaction's been fucking fantastic.
If you had a long sleeve one tonight, I think I'll go get one.
The hotcakes are selling really well.
They're going cool.
They're selling like t-shirts.
They sound like Stone God's t-shirts.
The only thing the things that aren't going particularly well on merch is ladies' pants.
No one's buying the knickers.
Because there aren't that many ladies in the audience.
There's 3 sizes, small, medium and large.
Yeah, but no one buys the large ones for their lady friends, do they?
Some of us have husbands that aren't going to be too impressed if I go home with Stone Gods where they shouldn't be.
Well, they should have gone for you.
Yeah. Exactly, there you go.
It's the perfect romantic gift, isn't it, Diane?
He's just about gotten used to wearing my Darkness t-shirt with the faces on in bed, and that's about as far as it's going to go.
I was going to say something else, wasn't
No, please. No, I probably said it to him already. I did hear a sniff about going to America and stuff. Is it one of the support tours she was talking about, or for just a one-off appearance or something?
I mean, basically...
or just on holiday? Or?
No, basically looking into... We've got a few American-based managers who are interested in managing the band, so at some point or another we're going to go over to the States and probably do some showcase shows, you know, that kind of thing. There's also there's a couple of promoters that want us to tour there as well. Reckon they can turn around a pretty, money-making tour even at this stage. So we'll see, you know.
You've got a few fans out there. I mean, there is a US street team.
There is.
Yeah, I think you kind of sort of bump on from this country. Really, it's like we can't afford to, take our eye off the ball in this country because quite often how it happens, you get a certain level of success in one country, and then you can use that, to use all the, the value of the videos that you've made and the status that you have and the airplay to bump it into another territory. So, we'll see. It's going to be quite a long album campaign, this one, I think. It's probably going to run for another year and a half. So.
Alright, okay, so we've not got a new one kind of on the horizon.
We're writing it, yeah, we've got loads of ideas. We talk about it all the time about what we want to do. We've scheduled time to write, I'm very excited about it. But we are, essentially, it's always the first album, especially when it's a new band, etc. It's always going to be a long campaign because you're introducing yourself to everyone. When you get to your second album, third album status, you kind of you're following on from from the last one. So you can tend to do an album, an album runs its course in a year, but with this one it's probably going to be a little bit longer, I think.
I suppose for us it's kind of hard to step outside because we've been in it right from the very beginning.
It must feel like a very long time for you guys, but...
Well, it's been as long as... it's been 2 years.
We're making inroads now for the first time in basically playing to people who haven't heard us or know us before, and seeing the reaction we're getting back from converting people to be our fans, like new arrivals. And for these people, it's the first time they've even heard of the band, and they're going, "Wow, this is great!" So their Stone Gods journey is starting. Some of them tonight,
Yeah.
And as far as the album goes, we haven't really started the full-on promotional campaign with it. We've been building the foundation, so it's going to be a while before we see a second album.
So have you found your niche yet, or if you don't want to find one, have you been put in one?
I don't think we're not in a niche, nor do we want to be in one, and nor would we ever be in one, I think.
Do you think other people have put you in one?
They can do one,
Do you feel as though they have? When people interview you from the rock magazines and stuff?
Not at all. We're referred to as a classic rock, heavy metal, kind of musical fucking thing. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like, everyone has a different take on what we sound like, which is a good, some ways a good and a bad thing, we're quite varied, I think, in our sounds, and, I'd rather be indescribable than put in a fucking niche any day.
Well, how am I supposed to write reviews then? Okay, they're indescribable tonight, that's the end.
Use your imagination.
Yes.
Alright, have you managed to sell your souls in the last week?
So what?
Sell your soul in the last week?
I sold that years ago.
You know what, I threw some souls away actually. My boots they imploded in this weather. Yeah. But these are the new ones. Actually, these are fucking. Look at this. I bought these literally 2 weeks ago. Look at that.
That's horrendous. I think you need to take those back.
But they're not made for snow walking, are they?
We're actually buying soles. I'm going to buy some new soles rather than selling. We're buying.
Yeah. Check it out.
Well, the next thing was, what was the best offer you've had for yours? You just sold it, did you?
Sold it.
Sold it for nothing.
For a packet of fags and a half pint of lager.
That pair of shoes I threw away, maybe I should have stuck it on eBay.
You probably would have made quite a bit, actually.
I doubt it.
No, I'm not kidding. You probably would have done. There's all sorts of shit on there. Alright. If you were doing the interview, what would you ask me as a fan, or any other fan, or whatever?
What would I ask us if I was a fan?
No, what would you ask? If you were interviewing me, which I think would be a brilliant idea, but... well, not just me, as a, like...
Just but generally.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What would you want
Mine is not to ask questions. My position is just to answer.
Yeah.
Tricky like that.
Why are you so great?
Why are we so great?
Oh, you
How did you become so great?
It was hard work, you know. Dedication.
I don't know.
Why?
Oh, it's a question, right? Yeah. Could you buy absolutely everything that we sell?
could you? Yeah.
No.
Well, I could if you gave me the money.
Yeah, exactly.
What would you want to know from your fans?
That they're all right. You know, how you doing? Are you okay?
Are you all right?
Are you healthy? Are you well?
Well, some of
That's
us are working
good.
on that.
Did you buy the last single?
Was that kind of with a faint, threatening edge?
No. More pleading.
What do you think they want to see next?
What fans?
Yeah.
What?
What do you think they want to see next?
Well, I mean, I guess talking
That's not
about,
me.
talking about visually, probably another video.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of the fans, you know, the fans that we have already will have the album, etc., etc. And I guess they'll want to see us play live and do a headline show because we haven't actually done a tour yet. But, you know, since the album's actually been out, we haven't actually done a headline tour. So I think if people can just be patient and and watch the course, I think it'll be exciting for people to watch us do a headline show. You know, where we're kind of like got the full-on lights and playing the whole album and possibly new things to the next album and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, I guess I'd say if I was a fan, the next one I'd go to is when we headline the album.
People
Yeah.
want to go to Australia.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, yeah. I mean, at that point, we'll be taking the tour. By the time we're at headline status in this country again, at the level we want to be at, then that tour will almost definitely be rolling into Europe and America. Because financially, it's the only way you can kind of make it work when you back the tours up. So, yeah, seeing us play live, I think, is the answer.
Cool. Well, that was it then. That was 18 minutes.
There you go.
There you go.
Splendid.
Splendid.